Now let's take a step back. From a trader's perspective, we don't trade the VIX index directly. Simply, we trade the ETF products like UVIX, UVXY, SVXY, or SVIX. And on most financial websites, these ETFs carry specific labels like 2x long VIX ETF or 0.5x short VIX ETF, something like that. And this creates a massive amount of misunderstanding in retail trading, I think. And people will take those labels at face value. They will assume a 2x long VIX ETF seems like just taking today's Spot VIX move and doubles it. But that is completely wrong. And here's the fundamental reality. These ETFs do not trade the Spot VIX, they trade VIX Futures. And knowing the difference between Spot VIX and VIX Futures is the difference between compounding wealth and blowing up your account. So what are VIX Futures? At their core, VIX Futures are financial derivative contracts with fixed monthly settlement dates. Every month, one contract expires and a new one opens down the line, creating a continuously rolling chain of futures. And to check this dynamic chain easily without getting lost in specific calendar dates, traders simplify them by labeling each month based on its proximity to expiration, like M1, M2, M3, and all the way to M7. Now connecting this back to our umbrella framework. If Spot VIX is the price of an instant umbrella today, then these VIX futures contracts, M1 through M7, are simply the prices for future umbrellas. So M1 locks in your umbrella price for next month, M2 locks in your price for 2 months out, and so on. They represent today's market expectation of future weather. To make this curve super easy to visualize, just imagine a team of 7 football players lining up on a field wearing jerseys labeled M1 through M7. So M1 is standing right near us, reflecting near-term insurance. M2 sits right behind him, and M7 stands far down the field. And if it starts pouring rain today, we naturally expect dark clouds to linger into next month. So near-term future umbrellas, M1 jump in price almost as fast as today's Spot VIX. But what about M6 and M7? Those far-term players don't move nearly as much, because honestly, who expects a non-stop storm to last for 6 straight months? And right here, we step into the single most crucial concept in volatility trading, the VIX Futures Term Structure, or how our 7 football players are lining up. When you open VIXinsight, the first thing you see on our dashboard is the real-time term structure curve. On most normal days, the players form an upward sloping line. M1 is cheap and M7 sits higher. We call this shape Contango. Contango dominates over 80% of market history because market participants pay a small premium for far-term insurance safety. But when sudden panic strikes, the formation flips upside down. M1 shoots up far above M7, creating a steep downward line. We call this backwardation. And this curve shape is your master survival map, and think of it as the market's environmental clock. In nature, day and night dictate animal behavior. And as some animals hunt in broad daylight, others rule the pitch black night. The VIX term structure operates by the exact same ecological law. Contango is broad daylight, the perfect environment for short VIX ETFs like SVXY or SVIX, where they harvest steady daily carry. And backwardation is pitch black darkness, the ultimate hunting ground for long VIX ETFs like UVXY, where short VIX products suffer brutal drawdowns. So different ETFs possess completely opposite survival instincts, depending on whether the sky is contango or backwardation. And if we take this insight one step deeper, we arrive at the general relativity of volatility. Einstein famously described gravity with a simple field law. Mass tells space-time how to curve, and curved space-time tells mass how to move. And in volatility markets, the VIX term structure is our Einstein field law. It bends the trading reality itself, and that bent reality curves the space around your trade and dictates whether your ETF thrives or dies. So before you ever click buy on any VIX ETF, you must check the curve shape first.